way. There's no way I'm missing that. There it is. There we go. Nice little croaker there. We have been catching these guys for a couple hours now, but check this out. We're actually catching these guys for tomorrow, so we can slam some good snook with them. But nice croaker there. I'm gonna put him in the well. But we were just fishing here with a chicken rig, I guess you'd call it, and some fish bites. We're offshore. It is some of the weirdest weather I've ever seen. It is like almost 4 o'clock right now, and it could not be more foggy. Like, I could probably see maybe 200 feet, and it's been like this all day. It is so incredibly foggy. I don't think I've ever seen it like this, but we have like a dozen croakers in the well right now. I'm gonna keep catching them, and we're gonna head on in, but I'm gonna get re-rigged here and put another fish bite on. Like, it is so foggy right now. There's like this, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's this like weird, it's almost like a rainbow that's created with the sun and the light. Dude, I don't know how that's working, but it's a weird day. I'm hoping we're gonna smack the snook tomorrow inshore. Right now, obviously, we're offshore catching these baits, but came out specifically to catch these baits, so I hope it pays off tomorrow. There's one. Good croaker. These baits are super expensive, so it's really nice to catch them. But nice croaker right there. Those guys go for like $3 a piece at the tackle shop, and they're like one of the best snook baits ever, in my opinion. I mean, maybe next to mullet. Definitely one of the best snook baits ever, but all right, I think I got like 13 of them in the well. I'm trying for one more croaker, and then I'm gonna head in because I need the visibility pretty bad, or else it'll take me a while to get back in. There's one. I'm gonna reel them up slowly, because if you reel them up too fast, they will die. Just because how deep it is. All right, another good croaker going in the well. I'm gonna wrap this up here, and y'all are headed back with me. All right, we are back in the car here, and we nailed a bunch of bait today, and honestly, that was specifically so I could snook fish tomorrow. I don't think I've ever done that, gone out entirely just to go catch some bait, but I wanted to be prepared for tomorrow, and luckily with this EVO, I had them install an aerator in my live well so I can keep bait alive like overnight off the water. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. I got about 15 croakers in the well. We're gonna snook fish tomorrow. We had some warm days previously, and we got some warm days coming up, so hopefully that means, well, should mean the snook fishing is will be a little bit better. I think the water temps probably came up 5-6 degrees since probably like my last video, but I will see you guys tomorrow morning, and we'll get back to it. Hopefully my bait will do good, and like I said, those croakers are really expensive, so if you can catch them, it's really good to catch them, because they're expensive at the store, and I want to fish them. I want to give them a go. I haven't fished croakers in a while, but I think that's that. We should have some nice weather tomorrow. Should be warm. Hopefully the snook will be biting, and we'll see what we can do. But that's that, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys, and welcome to a new day. We were about to head down to the water, but I grabbed some gas, checked on the croakers. They're doing good. Unfortunately, it looks like I have one croaker casualty in there, which kind of stinks. I think that was actually just from yesterday when I reeled up the croaker too fast. I was catching them in pretty deep water, so I'm pretty positive something can kind of happen with their air bladder when you reel them up from that deep. But that's that. Weather looks interesting, looks foggy, and hopefully the sun pops out today. It's supposed to, and we could do some sight fishing with our croakers on some big snook. But I think that is that. We just got to get going now. Let's get to the water. I'll see you guys there, and let's catch them today. Let's do it. Well, similar situation to yesterday. Got about 100 feet of visibility all around me. Can barely see really anything, so it's going to be definitely a slow start this morning. If you check that out, that is, can't see a thing. So I'm going to putz around, see what we can do here, but man, I cannot see. Snook right here. Oh, I just got picked up. There it is. Oh, big trout. Dude, big trout. Big trout. Oh my gosh, dude, that's a giant. Not what I was looking for. Ginormous trout. Oh my gosh. Oh, not the snook I was expecting. Dude, huge trout, dude. That's like a 25-incher. Huge trout. Dude, no way. Be really gentle with them. These guys love to throw the hook. Dude, unreal the size of this trout. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this circle hook out quick. Lay this guy right on back. Dude, that is a huge trout. I'm surrounded by snook, and I threw a croaker in front of one. That croaker swam around, got hammered. That trout was 25 inches. Decided to be very careful with him. Let him go gently. We don't get him that big anymore too often, so hopefully he'll keep going, get to 30. Oh, I'm trying to be quiet here. All right, so I'm trying to be super quiet here, but that was a huge trout. That was easily a 25-inch trout. That was probably the biggest trout I've caught in 2 or 3 years, but I'm trying to be super quiet because this mangrove line is loaded with snook. I've only got one good follow, which is really surprising, but that trout was sweet. It was a big fish. Snook right here. Oh, yep, that's him. Got him. Got him. Oh, can't buy it today. Can't buy it, man. Can't make it work. Afraid me. Pretty good. That was a good opportunity. Not a monster snook, but probably 27-incher. Ay, man. This has been a day. Quite the day. Well, I am low-key a little bit embarrassed. I don't know how to even put this. I fished all day with live croakers and I put 0 snook in the boat. I think that is the first time that's ever happened. I don't know if there's ever been a day where I had croakers and didn't catch a snook. And the worst thing is I saw a ton. It was like they just had the worst lockjaw I think I've ever seen with snook, genuinely. Probably the worst. I've never not caught in snook with croakers, but I can sit here and complain about it all day. I probably have a million different theories as to why they didn't eat. Maybe a lot of those excuses, but yeah. I guess we'll just run it right back tomorrow. Definitely not with croakers. That didn't work today, man. I can't believe that. That did not work today. But we'll run it back tomorrow, see what we can find, and hopefully knock out some more fish. I'm a little defeated, but the good thing about fishing is there is always tomorrow. And there's always a better day to come. And I'm glad we got, I'm glad we're done with this one. That one sucked. We did catch one of the biggest trout I've caught in a very long time though. But it was kind of just overshadowed by the fact that I was surrounded by snook and I wanted to just get that trout back in the water and gone. So I didn't spook any snook, but we did catch a good trout today. That was cool. Just no snook, man, but that's that. I will see you guys in the morning. Sun's getting low, and I'll see you guys in the morning. I cast and cast and cast Pompano jig all around the area for an hour straight. Start the engine, boom, 20 feet from the boat, skipping up in the air.
Yeah.
10 feet from the boat, skipping up in the air.
When they're like that, let me know.
Okay.
Yesterday, a lot of fish moved into this area, and a lot of them were small like this. So I might have to weed through some today.
Little guy.
That took 5 minutes, huh?
What we got, Max?
Little Pompano Junior.
Little guy. How big they gotta be?
They have to be 11 inches to the fork.
He's probably 8.
Yeah, he's not big.
Little guy. Well, good morning, guys. I'm sure none of y'all were gonna guess this is what we're doing today, but Max called me up last night and asked if I wanted to go fishing. And I was like, you know what? After yesterday, that fishing was so bad. Take me to something. Take me to something. So we're gonna do a little bit of pompano jigging today, see if we can catch a couple. And I've honestly only ever had one good day of pompano fishing in my whole life, so we'll see if Max and I can get on something today. Max, the first one right there. And I think I'm gonna switch to a jig, or tie up a jig right now and get to throwing as well. So let's get to it. All right, we're getting rigged up real quick, and Max apparently has a tip for y'all he wants to show with pompano jigs.
Yeah, so when you're tying your jig up with your feathers here, a lot of people just tie them in the same knot, which obviously makes sense. But if you want, I like putting the trailer on first. Got to be hook facing you, and that way it free slides down the line. And then you can make like a big old loop. Just tie the biggest loop knot you've ever tied. So I use a lot of leader when I rig up. That way I can just make a giant loop and it doesn't matter. So just so the trailer doesn't slide over your knot. I'm using 30 pounds so it doesn't slide over often, but sometimes it does. So instead of wrapping twice, I'll wrap 3 times just to give it a little bit of beef. And then you want to pull your tag, like you want to hold your tag end up here, and you want to pull this main line, and it'll slide the loop up, not down. Then that loop is big, so your jig can have a lot of action, move around a lot. And I'll push the tag end up a little bit, like this, and cinch it. And then I'll leave a little bit of an end there, that way the trailer won't slide down above the knot.
Pretty good. Yeah,
so
it
that
keeps
way,
the trailer separate from the main jig.
So that way your trailer's all the way up here, and you're basically working 2 lures, whereas which is kind of what a trailer is for.
Right.
Rather than, having them both next to each other, and the pompano just only sees one thing, now it sees 2. So.
Cool. All right. Well, can you tie mine up like that? Because I kind of wasn't paying attention to what you were doing.
You saw what I did. You're on your own. I'm catching pompano.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you can catch Nice. Acting like a pompano.
It feels like a pompano.
Just swing him in the boat when you get him here. It's definitely a pompano the way he's acting.
Oh yeah, that's a keeper.
Swing him in. Come on. Nice.
There we go.
Keep her palm.
Keeper palm. Check it out. Check it out. Let me grab, let me see that D-hooker real quick. I do not mess around with treble hooks and definitely not
Pompano spines.
Pompano jigs.
Yeah, Pompano spines though suck too. On their back and their stomach, they'll get you.
Very easy to get hooked.
Yeah.
Pompano! Nice one.
Nice.
Damn, see, you catch one at the back of the boat, and now he's at the back of the boat fishing.
That's called snake in the grass. I wish I was a little closer to that edge. Nice. Nice. Come on, get him in the boat.
Pompano!
Get him in the boat.
All right, we figured something out.
You just gotta move around. Whoa, very scary flip by Justin. Very scary flip.
Nice one.
Oh, yeah, not bad.
That is crazy. Check that out. That guy is missing an eye, which I don't think was from me. It looks like from maybe a previous accident. Good Pompano, second one.
Oh, dude, the yellow is slapping.
There we go. Good one.
I gotta put on the yellow.
Good one.
Oh, watch
Dude.
out. In the trolling
Oh,
motor.
I didn't realize your trolling motor was down.
Yeah. You get one more bite on the. Gosh, you're a scary flipper.
It's a good one. Scary.
Scary flips, dude. Scary flips.
That one is bigger than the last one for
Yeah,
sure.
that's a nice one, dude. Yep, same spot.
Nice.
Literally all biting in the same spot. Oh no, this might not. Oh yeah, it's fine.
Number 3 in the cooler.
Oh!
Oh,
That
man.
was the tiny one.
Alright. Where are they at?
I don't know, but if you hook one, I'm putting on a yellow trailer.
I was hooking every... That was back to back
Yeah,
cast.
it was, yeah, it was. And then I hooked one on the 4th cast when I put it where you were getting bite. And I haven't had a bite since.
Caught them all.
Could have, you know, they're in like little spurts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are they?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the yellow is getting tight.
There we go.
The yellow is getting...
On again.
That one's the
This one's
closest one.
Yeah, close. We'll measure them.
Control. You might send him over the other side of the boat.
All right, well, just caught the first one that was short. It was a little bit under 11. Went ahead and released him, but that is what's working right now. A little yellow and pink. Pink jig and little yellow trailer. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, trailer.
Trailer. Working good right now. It seems to be outfishing what color Max has on. So Max might switch to this color scheme here in a second. What do you got? Pink.
Could be the bait, could be the guy. I don't know. But
I might just be outfishing.
But
Max.
I have a history of outfishing Justin, so. Oh!
There he is. He's on.
Don't count me out. Nice, right at the boat.
Right at the
They're all
boat.
kind of the same size.
Yeah. Nope. Stay on.
That might be the one I just got.
Caught the same one.
Nice flip. Nice flip.
There we go.
Actually looks longer.
We'll see. We'll measure them.
Yeah.
It's close.
I think that's definitely longer. Yeah, 100% keeper.
It's long and skinny.
Oh,
There you go.
this one's small. Nice. Another.
A little short.
Same size.
On you go.
Outfishing me, size and quantity. Not what I want.
Rare occurrence.
Rare occurrence. I don't know. I can't remember the time that this happened. So things have to change here. Catching fish, but I'm not happy.
Well, Max is a fishing guide, so if this is something you would like to do and interests you, I can't guarantee it's going to be as good as it is right now. This is pretty awesome. But you can book him to do this. This is This is pretty good right now. I'll have his Instagram down in the description if you guys want to give Max a contact Max to do something like this, or snook fishing, tarpon fishing in the summer. You know, he has done quite a bit for a very long time, and this is a really awesome day I'm having with Max right now. Not gonna lie, we've fished a ton together. This is probably one of the most fun things we've ever done, to be honest.
You like the pompano?
We've caught some great redfish, big snook. This is pretty fun, I won't lie. And fish for bonefish.
Really?
Yes.
What? Nice. Well, then maybe we'll hire a local guide there to come with us. Probably.
This is a teeny tiny thing.
Yeah,
This is a pinfish.
Is it a snapper or a grunt?
What is this?
It's a grunt.
Grunt. Hey, we got some bycatch. Max caught a ladyfish earlier.
I did, yeah. Working on our trash can slam here.
Check that out. Little, what is it called? Grunt.
Yeah, it's a little grunt.
You'll probably never see this
Actually,
ever again on my channel.
Actually,
this is a very rare.
Hold on. That might be a burrow grunt. Hold on. I have
a fancy kind of grunt.
I have a client that chases species, and he has like 400 species caught, and he is searching. Let me see this. I gotta take a picture of it.
Try not to drop him. He's a little slippery.
He is searching for a burrow grunt. He's freaking out. I think I've only seen like one picture of it, but I think I can tell by the nose. I think they have that nose. All right, you're good.
A little different. Kind of hard to see there, but interesting fish.
If that's a burrow grunt, my guy is about to lose his mind. You have no idea.
I bet a snook would absolutely hammer that.
Murder that thing. He spent like 10 grand trying to catch a burrow grunt.
Huh. Well, I'll tell you guys what. It is not too often I can straight up go fishing and turn my brain off and just fish. I'm not thinking about fishing or where we're fishing, how we're fishing. Pretty nice, Max.
It's relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, it is so often it's like nonstop thinking about weather, water temps. I mean, maybe I get too caught up in that sometimes, but and sight fishing too. I think sight fishing really wears you out a lot on your eyes, and just pure focus for so long. To do something like this is really, really nice.
Yeah, it's relaxing.
Really nice.
But a lot of people have the opposite problem. You know, they don't fish a lot, so they come out here and they're jittery, and they want to like do stuff. You know.
Yeah.
So if they go through like a 20-minute, 30-minute section where they don't have a bite, like we have right now, they're like, all right, you know, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So you just gotta, you know, before you want to come do this, you gotta ask yourself, am I okay with not getting a bite for an hour? But you know.
Dude, I'm okay. So much of my fishing is just like pure focus,
just non-stop,
moving dead silent, constantly. Not too often you can just sit and talk and fish and catch good fish too.
I think that's why.
Good change of pace.
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys. Well, it is wraps for today, and it seemed like the Pompano ate or bit really well, like right as the sun was coming up, and we got on him good, and then it just shut off, and that is fishing for you. So. I wanted to, right before we wrap up this video, I wanted to give a little quick tour of, this is Max's new 25 East Cape. It is brand new. Congratulations, Max.
Thank you. This
is, like I said earlier, I think I said, this is the nicest boat I have ever been on in my whole life, and I've fished a bazillion hours. This is the nicest boat I've ever fished on. And I'm super excited for Max. As I said before, Max is a guide here in South Florida, and this is a sweet boat to be able to guide out of and fish out of if you book Max. But got on him good today, and just a quick little walkthrough of the 25 Bay. This boat will be at Miami, correct?
Yeah, Miami next week from Wednesday to Sunday.
Yep.
So.
Miami Boat Show. I will be there. If you want to ride in this boat with Max.
Be at the Suzuki booth.
Yep. And you can take a ride on this thing and get a feel for it, but I mean, beautiful. 25 foot. We have, this is anchor hatch up here.
Yeah, anchor hatch up there.
We got big open space here with a Yeti. I think that's a 65 quart. And so you can sit there. You can also option the 25 with a big, basically a big jump seat, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, it's
like a coffin box?
Coffin box, thank you. Yeah, my brain's fried. No, coffin box. So it takes up a lot of the bow space, but it's a great lounger, and it's a big fish box. I mean, you could fit big tunas in there or whatever. But
Right.
I opted to have more space. This model is the 25 Open. They have a hybrid model also, which has big front deck with a lot of hatches, a lot of storage. But figured since I was getting the Open model, I wanted it to be more open. You know,
Right.
I want more space, so I went without the coffin box, and I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
for sure.
it looks great. I mean, there was plenty of space to fish up here, plenty of space to fish down here if you're offshore, and the gunnels are huge. You could easily walk from here all the way completely around the boat. And Max, you have this like half, what did you call it, this half station?
Half tower,
Half
yeah.
tower.
So a half tower is when you stand on your console to drive the boat up top. A 3/4 tower is when there's a little platform that they build in between your console and your station that you'll stand on, and a full tower is you're standing fully on the top. So I went with the half tower. I
Right.
like the look of it, and simple, and I'm plenty high up to see what I need to see.
Dude,
so.
it looks good. I got up there and climbed up in there. It is pretty cool to see that view from all the way up there. You can just see a mile around the boat, and there's two stations. Let me make that clear. Obviously one here and then one beneath. Two. It's not just this one. There is 2 stations. So pretty dang sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, the seating up here is super cozy. That's all I talked about, I feel like, all day, is how comfortable
Cushions.
the cushions and the seating is on this boat.
Yeah, it's great, man.
It is beautiful.
And like summertime tarpon fishing and cobia, whatever I'm doing, like, as I'm always running the beach, jacks, whatever it is, I could sit here, see the fish, shut my engine off, and just auto deploy the freaking trolling motor in, and it's gonna be such a game changer for the time, so I'm super stoked for it.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, just your regular helm station here. It looks beautiful, and obviously you can see that area Max climbed up into. Beautiful little helm pad there, seating. Max has 3 live wells on this boat. You got this one big one here. Actually, all 3 of them are big, but there's one big one right here that I'm covering up with my bag. There is one right here. Trash can, Max says. Got storage back here, and then another live well back here. And
So you can show them, if you open up that middle hatch there,
yep.
see how big the bilge is?
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Dang.
Yeah, it's super clean, super well finished. And then I'm gonna put another bucket like that one on the left. I'm gonna put another bin on the right side, and that'll be the majority of my hard terminal tackle that I'll just store right there on both sides.
Right. Looks good. Looks good. All right, close that up. Got the 300 Suzuki on here. Beautiful engine. Got 2 power pull blades here, 10 footers. There they go. Looks good. Max, what kind of speeds you get with this boat with the 300 Suzuki?
Right now, this is literally my 3rd day, 4th day using it, so I haven't really had like optimal conditions and down current, all that stuff. But average, if I'm maxing it out with like 4 guys, 55-gallon live well, fuel, everything, easily hitting like 48 to 50.
Yeah,
and
we did it this morning.
Yeah, and I'd imagine like if I was down current and if I played with the prop a little, I could easily loaded see like low 50s. You
Right.
know? So I'm assuming light load, mid 50s.
Right. Well, I think that is pretty much the tour for this boat. There is probably one last thing. I mean, I could probably talk 2 hours on this boat right here.
So the hinges on the top and the bottom, you flip them.
Big, what do you call this space, Max?
That's just, I mean, storage is huge. Here, take that West Marine bag out. And you'll see got some goodies in there. Yeah, no, I mean, client bags, you know, anything you really need goes in there, and then all the electronics are in there. It's just a giant console. Everything is labeled, super nice. Very high standard they have for their electronics and their rigging, so it's pretty impressive from a boat builder. My guy Mike here with Master Repair in Stuart, Florida, he's widely regarded as probably one of the best in the business in the country for marine rigging, and you know, he was very impressed with what he saw the other day, because a lot of boats, you know, like I said, can slap some fiberglass together, resin, whatever you got to do, build the boat, but rigging it properly, and you know, that mainly what it comes down to is, as a boat company, sparing the expense to hire people that are actually trained and qualified to the best of their ability to you know, do marine rigging properly. So
Right.
East Cape does that, and that's why everything's labeled. That's why everything's zip tied and
Yeah, it looks
flows
good.
accordingly. It's very, very, very premium standard.
Right,
So
looks good.
It's impressive for a boat builder for
Looks
sure.
good. Got a light bar here. Dude, I mean, like I said, I could probably go on and on about this boat, how cool it is. I mean, truly the coolest boat I have ever been on, genuinely. But yeah, Max was actually one of the biggest reasons I got an EVO, because Max had an EVO and we fished quite a bit on it. I had a very good feel for it. I know a lot of people ask all the time what made me go with East Cape, but Max had nothing but great things to say about East Cape, and obviously we fished a bunch on it and got a really good feel for it. Ran the beach, fished Louisiana, we fished all over the place. But I think that is it. I am quite yapping quite a bit. And we did a little bit of everything. Caught some good croakers in this video, caught good trout yesterday. Snook were tricky, but the snook are tricky everywhere right now. Would you agree? Okay, Max agrees. It is February, but that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Max, thank you so much for inviting me today. We got some nice pomps in the cooler right here. Let me show you guys that real quick. Some nice pomps. We got 4 of them in there. We caught, I mean, we probably caught 10 today, and barely see them in there.
See some Maggie Menendez mac and cheese with Pompano later on the Instagram feed.
Some beautiful Pompano. Well, that is that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please throw a like down there and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Max, thank you.
Yeah, brother.
And that's that. I will see you guys in that next video.